Hi, welcome back. Today I want to share with you several simple, quick, easy ideas that you could use for decorating and activities for a little girl's tea party. It's springtime, and to me, there's no better time than to have a spring tea party or a mother-daughter tea lunch just in time for Mother's Day. So, come with me. Let me show you the ideas that I used when I did a spring tea party for my 2 granddaughters and my 2 nieces. This taller size backdrop, I chose the 4 feet tall because it brings the backdrop down to the level of a toddler's size. And I wanted them to feel that this party was on their level. So the larger backdrop would tend to feel too large for the child. And if you would like to know how I made the large one, visit one of my other videos when I did that backdrop. The next idea is a teacup and salsa cupcake liner that I got the template for the cupcake liner online. It was free online, and I will put the website in the description box. And I used this cardstock that is double-sided print on it that I got from my crafting store. And then I took the cupcake liner and I made it a template for the saucer and the handle. So what I did was I had to find something to use to make my saucer. So I found in my kitchen on my tea and coffee bar this jar and used the lid because it was pretty much the same size as the bottom of the liner. And then I traced it to make the circles to make 2 different sizes, a small and a large saucer, and I went with the larger size. And here you'll see I just traced it the top, and I used about 6 circles to make the larger saucer. And pretty much it looks like petals on a flower, and I like that one better. That's why I went with that one. And then pretty much here you'll see the smaller one I would take only 4 circles. So that's pretty much how I made the salsa template. Now for the handle, I took the end of the liner and I just went and drew at the edge of it where the handle would be placed on the cup, and I just drew out, freehanded it out the handle. So basically I just freehand and drew out where the handle would be on there. And then once I finished that, all I did was trace it onto the cardstock and cut it out, and then hot glue everything together. Now this is a project I could have easily used my cutting machine, but I wanted to show you you don't always have to use one. All you would need is a pair of scissors, paper, and a steady hand. The last thing I did with these was adding a regular white cupcake liner to line these so I could put in my snack that I used for this party, which was animal crackers. Now you could easily bake cupcakes, decorate them, and drop them in here as well. And if all else fails and you don't have time to do the craft, or you're just not that crafty, you can always order these off of Amazon. These are reusable silicone teacup cupcake liners, and they come in white and pink. I will put the description in the description box, but I just thought it was cute to have the ones I made because they could go home with the kids at the end of the party. Next is how I made these paper flowers using tissue paper, a pair of scissors, and floral wire And also I attached them to this vine that I bought from the $5 section in Target. And then this is the tissue paper, and you're going to need a full sheet. You're not going to cut these in half, and it's about 6 sheets here that I fold in half, and then I fold the half in half. Keep folding them until I got it down to this size, and then you're going to cut it in a half circle, and that's how you're going to get the larger petals to this. Now, if you would want your flower to be smaller than this, I showed how I did that in another video with 2 more steps to this, showing how I made the flower petal smaller. So you can check that video out if you would want your flower to be smaller. Once you have finished cutting them into petals, you want to separate them and place them in opposite directions on top of each other. And this is how you're going to get it to look like it's petals when you fluff them out. So I just squeezed them into the center and used the floral wire to attach them. Now, because I put the ones that you see here from this party on the stem, I didn't attach the green to make them look like leaves, but you can add the green ones to make it look like leaves if you would like. The next project is what I call teacup pouches, and I made these by using these bags that I found at the Dollar Tree. I fell in love with the print on the outside of the bag. I like the floral print and the spring flowers and the look of those, but you can easily go into your craft store and get the cardstock of your choice to make these teacups. Now, the first thing I did was start to remove the outside, which is the cardboard piece that is attached to the bag, and that is what I use to have my cutting machine cut out the shape of the cup. And I got my SVG file off of Etsy that I uploaded into my cutting machine to have this cut out. Now, because the other side is like a cardboard, I use solid cardstock paper that matched the print so I could put on the inside. And then for some of them, I did use the cardstock that had the double-sided print on there. So this is what I'm doing, just gluing the solid on the sides that didn't have a print on there. And the next step was to fold it in half and glue it together, and that is how you got your pouch. And then I had cut out a tag, a thank you tag, and then you just insert whatever you want inside the pouch. This would be a perfect parting gift to give your guests, and a thank you gift to give them for attending your party. And being a former preschool daycare teacher, this is an activity that I've used with my students for many years, so they will have something to carry home to their mother for Mother's Day. So I drew out this teapot and traced it with black marker, and then scanned it on my printer, printed it out on heavy white cardstock paper, and I used the white cardstock for the teapot so it would be easier for the student to decorate or color it the way they would like. And then the pouches, they're going to cut the pouches out and glue it to the teapot so they will be able to put the tea bag in there. Now, this is an activity that most children at this age love to do. The girls enjoyed it at the tea party, and they were excited about picking the colors for the pouches, and they were very creative in decorating and coloring the teapot. The idea behind this activity is for them to have something to give to the person that brought them into the tea party, And usually that's either the mother, the grandmother, or an auntie or older sister. So they really enjoyed this one. Next is another activity to decorate cupcakes, and this idea was my niece's idea because she loves to bake, and she baked these cupcakes so that the girls could decorate them. So they decorated them with frosting, sprinkles, candies, and all different type of things, and they really enjoyed this activity. This was a great idea because I don't know one kid that wouldn't love to decorate their cupcake as well as eat what they decorate. So this was one that they enjoyed as well. The last idea is a spring art activity, and we did this by using these wooden pieces that I found at the Dollar Tree. This one pack had 5 wooden flowers that has the string to attach to it, and they also had these butterflies, but the girls chose the flowers to paint, and the paint and paintbrush came from the Dollar Tree as well. But you don't have to use this. You could always use a canvas. You can find anything that they can paint or do. I thought this was a perfect project because this is a spring tea party, and the flowers and the butterflies scream spring, so it was perfect. And the girls really loved doing this as well. They were making their own colors by adding the colors together, and they really enjoy painting and doing this activity. And finally, I just wanted to let you guys know that I found all of the straw hats and the purse, the blue, the white, the pink, the neutral, all at the Dollar Tree. And I thought they were perfect for this party. And it really made the girls felt like they were truly at a real tea party, having their hat and their purse. And here's a tip to where you can find the good, nice flavored teas, lots of different flavors at a decent and discounted price, is at Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross. Those are the places where that never fail me when I'm looking for all of my teas. Well guys, that's it for this video. These are all the ideas that I have. And if you're planning something similar, like a little girl's birthday or tea party, or a mother-daughter brunch or tea, especially with Mother's Day around the corner, hopefully these ideas would be helpful for you. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel by personalizing the bell so you can receive future notifications on my next videos. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.